The Magic Paintbrush. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a kind and creative girl named Emma. Emma loved to paint, but she only had a few old brushes and some worn-out colors. Despite this, she created beautiful paintings that brightened up her small cottage. One evening, as Emma was cleaning her brushes by the river, she noticed something glimmering in the water. She reached in and pulled out a shiny golden paintbrush. It was the most beautiful brush she had ever seen. Curious, she took it home. The next morning, Emma decided to try out the golden paintbrush. She dipped it into her paints and began to create a picture of a simple apple tree. To her amazement, as soon as she finished, the tree in her painting started to glow. Within moments, a real apple tree grew out of the canvas, right in her room. Emma was astonished. She realized that the golden paintbrush was magical and could bring her paintings to life. Excitedly, she ran to her neighbors to share the news. The villagers were amazed by Emma's magical paintbrush. They gathered around her, requesting different things they needed. One person asked for a field of flowers, another for a flock of sheep, and someone else for a new well. Emma happily painted each request. Soon, the village was filled with colorful flowers, animals, and a sparkling new well. Everyone was overjoyed and grateful to Emma for her kindness and her magical gift. One day, a greedy man from a neighboring village heard about Emma's magical paintbrush and decided to steal it. He snuck into her cottage at night and took the brush while she was asleep. The next morning, Emma was heartbroken when she discovered it was gone. The greedy man tried to use the paintbrush, but instead of creating beautiful things, everything he painted turned into mud. Frustrated and angry, he threw the brush away, realizing it only worked for someone with a kind heart. A little bird saw the brush lying on the ground and picked it up. It flew back to Emma's village and dropped it gently into her hands. Emma was overjoyed to have her paintbrush back. From that day on, Emma continued to use the magical paintbrush to help her village. She painted beautiful gardens, cozy homes, and anything else the villagers needed. She even taught the children how to paint, encouraging them to be creative and kind. And so, Emma and her magical paintbrush brought joy and beauty to the village, showing that with a kind heart and a little creativity, anything is possible. The end.